Today, my second lecture on moral science is of chapter Communication Skills. Take out page number 10, chapter 2, Communication Skills. All of you understand what is communication. Communication is sharing of ideas. We can share our ideas, views, opinions and information. Communication is sharing of ideas, views, opinions and information. First of all, we will see here the ideas we share about should be striking. Whatever we speak the ideas to someone, it should strike them. They should be very attentive to hear. It should be good. Your idea should be good. Second is we should plan our ideas systematically in a systematic manner. Then every instant of communication has a purpose. There should be a purpose for our communication. Without purpose, we should not communicate with each other. We should have a purpose. Before beginning to communicate, we should ensure that the listener is physically, mentally and emotionally prepared. If the person is not well, you are talking with him continuously, then he is not able to listen to you. First of all, you should be very peculiar that the person is physically and mentally fit. Then, all of you know, well begun is half done. It is absolutely right. When it comes in communication, when the beginning is good, the listeners will naturally become interested in what we say. One of the easy methods is proper eye contact. When we talk with the person, we should maintain our eye contact. When you maintain eye contact, it proves that you are very much interested in his talks. Communication should be clear and to the point. We should not elaborate our talks. It should be up to a point. Whatever you want to talk, you can talk in 1 or 2 lines. It is not necessary that you should speak in the whole paragraph continuously. The language should be simple and beautiful. Some persons are having that we should use some high language. The other person doesn't understand it. It should not be like that. We should use a simple language that every person should understand. Then next, any communication should have an introduction. First of all, we have to introduce whatever we want to speak. Then we have to have their main body. Then it should be conclusion. 3 parts should be there in communication. First of all, introduction, then main body, then conclusion. Next, if we are giving a speech, make the audience think. A good speaker is one who touches the heart of the listener. If you are speaking continuously, others not interested in your talks, so we should not continue with that talks. A good speaker uses illustration and examples to prove the point. If we are teaching someone, if you are using some examples, then that person will be able to understand what you want to teach. Similarly, in this chapter, in communication skill, I am going to tell the story of a blind boy who used to sit on the steps of the building to beg, and there he has put a board on the side, and there he was written, I am blind, and he was having some coins in the hat. Some people were giving him some coins and he was gathering it in his hat. Suddenly one person came by. He put some coins from his pocket into the hat and he took the board. There he wrote, what he wrote, today is a beautiful day and I cannot see it. See the line, how nicely he has proclaimed, today is a beautiful day and I cannot see it. On reading these lines, many people were impressed by the words and he was able to gather many coins. So he was very thankful. The boy wondered what the man has written, because he was not able to see what the man has written, that all are giving me so many coins. So with this I complete this chapter, students. So in future you should be very attentive when you communicate with one person. First of all, you have to introduce yourself, then you have to main body, then you have to conclusion. And regarding the question answers and notes, I will send in the campus care.